Namaskar Mantri ji, thank you for giving me this opportunity to listen to my views on National Education Policy 2020. I am Professor Prabhat Ranjan, Vice Chancellor of D.Y. Patil International University, Pune. I have had the fortune of being educated in municipal schools in a Jhopri, Gurukul style Netrahati School, IIT Kharagpur, Delhi University and University of California, Berkeley in US. I have been a nuclear fusion scientist for 20 years in US and India, and I have been a professor at university for 11 years, currently Vice Chancellor, as well as I was heading India's technology think tank, TIFAC, in Delhi from 2013 to 2018. India's technology think tank, this is set up under Department of Science and Technology. During this period, I had the opportunity to prepare Technology Vision 2035 that was released by Honorable Prime Minister in January 2016. This is a document that is vision for the country, followed by 12 technology roadmaps in different sectors. I had put education right on the top. That was one of the reasons I wanted to come back to education. While National Education Policy drafts were being prepared, I had the chance to interact with the committee and committee members. I am very happy to note that there is a single body being planned for regulating the Higher Education Commission of India, except the medical and the legal part. But I would like to point out that there's a lot of interaction that needs to happen between the medical science and the engineering side to make sure the equipments that are needed, which are mostly being imported from outside, are actually being done in India. Indian scientists have responded to this very well during the pandemic phase, but we need to continue this spirit by bringing together medical institutes and engineering institutes under the same campus. I would also like to point out that I have been promoting integrated medical education to make sure that we have a holistic approach to healthcare. It should be patient-centric, not doctor-centric. Public and private educational institutes being put on the same platform is an excellent idea that we have been trying to do for a long time. But there are certain inherent biases in the system that come in, and we need to make sure that that does not happen. The merit is the only consideration. One more important point from higher education point of view is the phasing out of affiliation system. This is a step in the correct direction. I've been wanting it for a long time. But I feel that the time scale of 15 years is a little too long. We may need to speed up this process to make sure that educational institutes compete with each other to provide knowledge and contextual knowledge based on their own thought process and the context in which they are operating. I'm also very happy to note flexibility in the higher education system, including the 4-year programs with research focus coming in. I hope that students could go directly into PhD after bachelor's stage. Multiple exits is also a good idea. I hope that marketplace will respond positively to this, but it will be in interest of students to be able to provide this opportunity. The proposal to build multidisciplinary education research universities is an excellent idea. I hope that government would look at public-private partnership in this. Like in US, many institutes are run, including research labs, under public-private partnership. Opening of higher education to top foreign universities, extremely good idea. It will lead to improvement in quality over a long period of time. There may be short period of time in the transition phase. There may be concerns raised by various institutions in the country, but in the long term, it will be very helpful. I'm also very happy to point out that we should try to engage PhD students as teaching assistants. I benefited from this, and this will actually help in both improving the doctoral research as well as improving the quality of faculty members that we prepare. This is followed worldwide. Within India, some institutes follow, but I think wider acceptance will be very helpful in this. Blurring of boundaries between science and arts and commerce is also extremely good idea, but many more things will need to be done in this direction. Coming to skill education, a focus on learning in home language is extremely important. I was beneficiary of this. I learned in Hindi medium till class 10th, and in fact furthermore, it helped me in actually grasping the subject matter rather than focusing on the language part. Experiential learning is extremely important. There is a Chinese proverb which says, "Tell me and I will forget, show me and I will remember, and involve me and I will understand." But my concern is that low-stake board exams and common entrance examination for universities may lead to promotion of coaching institutes even in a stronger way than we see today. This will weaken the school education system and be counterproductive to experiential learning. I would also like to suggest that multi-parameter admission system as being followed in US should be brought into the India. While preparing Technology Vision 2035, we found that internet is a great source of knowledge. Today it's become means of communication as well as learning. It has also bridged the gap between developed and developing countries. Role of teacher has been changing. We need to focus more on making students learn how to learn. And teachers become facilitators for learning and not the source of knowledge. Customized education in form of theory of multiple intelligence. Similarly, artificial intelligence-driven adaptive learning, augmented reality, virtual reality-based systems, holographic-based systems. In fact, I had visualized a multilingual holographic guru as part of Department of Science, Technology, Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical Systems program that has been launched by Government of India. I've been also working on brain-computer interface, and today it's starting to become possible to transfer knowledge from one brain to another. Some initial results are already seen. I'm happy to note that Institute of Education Technology in form of National Education Technology Forum is being promoted. This is extremely important to bring in futuristic technology, and we are going to see complete disruption happening in the education sector due to technology. I'm also extremely happy to note inclusive education. I've been working in the area of helping children with disability through development of various technology. I'd also focus on gifted children, training, nurturing and identifying gifted children is extremely important. So all in all, I'm very happy and to support this education policy in whatever way I can. I wish best wishes to the Government of India, and thank you again. Thank you so much.